The last video was on Tresco, and that was a gratitude practice, and I thought not everybody can do that kind of back bend practice, but it's really uplifting. So with that in mind, I'd like to bring some new energy, some spring in your step with another gratitude practice for those of you who couldn't do the last one. Right, and anybody can do this one too. So bring your feet together and allow the arches to be drawn up. So allow the weight to come into the heel bone and just that back edge of the arch. See if you can naturally allow that to just lift a little. So it's almost as if you're standing more into the center of the heels, and you'll feel that the front of the heel bone is also connected well, and it should feel like the feet are just spreading forwards there. I can't help doing the hand action to describe the feet. Stand tall, and now take the arms up and out to the side and just stretch the arms up. Now you want your arms ideally in line with your ears, so it might be that the hands need to be a little bit wider to accommodate that. And then stretch up, turn the palms to face forwards and let those shoulder blades slide up the back just a little bit more. Reach up, open the heart, and then lower the arms down. If you think about if you're grateful for something, stretch these arms out. Right, so now take the arms out and stretch them out, left to right as wide as you can, and then turn the palms up again. Take the little finger higher than the thumb side and raise those arms up. Stretch up again. Breathe. And then lower the arms down. Now feel the difference. I want you to take the feet apart just a little. And already you're going to feel a little bit broader in the body. And now take the arms out. Stretch out. Turn the palms up. And stretch up again. Lift. Keep the outer blades of the feet pressing down, arches lifted. Lower the arms down. Keep that sense of width, but bring the legs back together. Virabhadrasana 2, legs wide, 4.5 to 5 feet apart, approximately. Stretch out the arms, and let's turn the palms forwards, just to get the armpits to open a little better. Turn the left foot in a little, turn the whole of the right leg out to 90 degrees. Resist with the back leg, keep the arch lifted, exhale, bend the front leg. Press the blade of that back foot down, and lift the arch of the front leg up. Turn the head, look along your right arm. Okay, and then if you want to turn the palms down if that feels more natural to you now. Inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forwards, bring the head to face forwards. Turn the palms out, feel how that connects the shoulder blades back into the back. Turn the right toes in a little, turn the whole of the left leg out. Exhale, bend the knee. Turn the head, look along to your left thumb. And if you want to turn the hands back down again, turn those hands down and stretch out again. And feel that you're spreading from the sternum out to the thumbs and from the back of the chest to the baby fingers. So don't forget how it feels from behind as well as how it feels from the front. Inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forwards. Okay, so we're grateful for the movement we've got up. Grateful for the movement we've got. Stretch the arms out and then jump the legs together. Stand tall. We've got Utkatasana next. Right, so bring those arms, swing them forwards and up to open up the chest. I'll turn sideways and then exhale, pop down. Allow your pelvis to find its place, but think about taking the outer sides of the pelvis down. If this is too much to have the hands here, you can always allow the arms to come down by the sides of the body, but just keep that lift going up. Think about a ski jumper, Eddie the Eagle, yeah? Going as far as you can. Breathe. Look up towards the hands if it's comfortable on your neck. And then inhale, stand up. And exhale, lower the arms down. Breathe. We've got Trikonasana next, legs wide. The extended triangle pose. And again, now open up that chest, open up those palms. Now the palms are going to stay facing forwards. Turn the left foot in, turn the right leg out. Exhale, extend through that right arm, place the hand down, stretch the left arm up. And just stay looking forwards and think about lifting the chest there. And be in that back leg. Let that back leg ground you. Inhale, come up. Stretch out through the arms, open out that heart space, bring the feet to face forwards. Turn the right toes in a little, turn the whole of the left leg out. So the thigh rolls from inside out. Exhale, go down. Open the chest up, keep the head looking forwards, but just lift that right ear up, just a little. Shoulder blades deep in the back. Outer blades of the foot, press it down strongly. Inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forwards. Open up the chest. Legs together. Stand tall. And again, feel wide. We're going to come down to Parigasana. So I would say grab a blanket. So you've got extra padding underneath your knees. And if you've never done Parigasana before, we're only doing it the once. You might want 2 foam pads as well. So I grab the 2 foam pads and they will be at either end of your mat. Okay? So you're going to come to kneeling. And if you want me to, I'll do a quick demonstration. The leg comes out to the side, you stretch out, you go down. It's a bit like Trikonasana here. Then you come over and then maybe you'll come all the way down to touch. Okay? I slide back just a little bit. I'm hoping my feet will still fit in the frame. There we go. Okay, so when you're ready, have the knees just a little bit apart. You'll find it easier. And if this is at all uncomfortable on your knees, do Trikonasana again. Okay, you can't do Trikonasana. I won't say that. Okay, so now take the right leg out. And you can put your foot, so put the ball of the foot onto that foam pad and keep the outer hip hitting in. So that's nice and firm and connected. And stretch the arms out. From here, you're going to turn the palm and lengthen out this way. So you turn the palm up and lengthen out. Now let's just turn the hand down and hold the ankle and bring the left arm up and over the head. I've just decided we're going to do this twice. Breathe and just feel that you've got a nice length through both sides of the body. And then inhale, swing the arm up, lifting the spine. So you use this arm to pull the spine out and then bring the legs or the knees back into the center. And just make sure that you're happy on the knees there. Take your left leg out to the side and adjust your brick accordingly. Okay, stretch the arm out and then just to get that good lift again, turn the palm up and lengthen the left side of the body, and then as you come down, place the hand down on the ankle and bring the right arm over the head. So you're looking for a nice long length, nice long spine, turning those ribs back, and it should feel really quite an uplifting pose. So Parigasana is the gate latch. And when one gate closes, another gate opens. Inhale, come up. And bring the legs, knees together. Knees together, knees to hip distance apart. So now it's up to you. If you found that very easy, you can remove the brick and then you can put your foot flat. And if you look on Light on Yoga, his foot is turned in just slightly. Okay? So I'm going to go that way. So I'm going to try and keep my foot there and the foot stays down. It's really good for the work in the arch of the leg there. Okay, so you want the foot in line with the knee. Alright, so just look down and have a look and see that it's there. And then this thigh is doing the same work as it should have done in Trikonasana. So it's rolling from inside out and the knee is facing the ceiling. Stretch out, extend the arm out, and this time it's the back of the hand that's going to come, unless you want to keep the hand there supporting you. Alright, so exhale, come down, hand comes down onto the ankle, other arm flows over and touches. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Looking up towards the ceiling. Face soft, gaze soft. Inhale, swing the arm up. And then bring the legs back together. Apart. Hip distance. Change legs. I'll remove that one out of the way. Left leg out to the side, and again the knee is in line with the foot is in line with the knee, or the knee is in line with the foot. Stretch out the arms. With an exhale, extend, lengthen over that foot. Bring the other arm over, extend, go down, breathe. Looking up towards the ceiling, keeping that foot down strongly. If it's too much, you can always put your foot back on a foam pad. With an inhale, swing the arm up, lift the spine, and then bring the legs together. And then from here, you can sit on your feet. So bring the knees together and sit on your heels. And if that's too much, you can put a foam pad underneath the heels. All right? Interlace the fingers, push the palms away, and stretch up. Now, if you find that that jams in the shoulders for you, just separate the hands and hold the hands up this way. Lift, go for a nice stretch there. And then lower the arms down, change the interlace, push the palms away, and raise the arms up. Those of you with your hands stretching, facing each other, now turn the hands to face forwards and feel how that changes the work in the shoulders, in the sides of the ribs. Elbows in and up, and lift up through the chest. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. And then exhale. Lower the arms, release the legs. So the next pose that we're going to do is Purvatasana. We're going to come to it in a gentle way. It's quite strong, so if your shoulders are tight, your hands can turn out to the side. Okay, but otherwise the hands stay facing forwards. And the first thing we're going to do, I think some schools of yoga call it the tabletop pose. The feet are hip distance apart. We're going to lean back a little bit. This is just to assess the shoulders really, and to feel the action of the tailbone. So the feet are nice and grounded, they're level, toes are turned in just a fraction, the knees are coming directly forward, so they're going to go over the ankles, and then take a breath in, and then with an exhale, come up, and just feel the shoulders, look up towards the ceiling, pressing into the hands, pressing into the feet, making sure the shoulders feel okay. You can take the head back if it's comfortable, but if you need to come back down, please remember, drop the bottom down and allow the head to follow, because the head is a very heavy thing. So let's do that one again. So the feet press down, arches are lifted, feel the action of the shoulders. So if you watch, I'm going to roll my shoulders back, and the chest, sternum bone, naturally lifts towards my face. Okay, so remember, this is preparation for Purvatasana, and then from here the tailbone digs forwards, moves towards the knees, and you get a nice lift. And then you can take the head back if it's comfortable to do so. Please don't if you feel at all worried. Strong arms, strong legs, and then exhale, come down. Sit tall and stretch the legs forward. So sit in Dandasan. Now you might find that sitting in Dandasan might be a bit tricky here. That's okay, because you can sit, if you find Dandasan hard to do, sit yourself up on a blanket, just give yourself a little bit more height, and then you can see how I've got a little bit of distance behind me for the blanket there. So I'm going to place my hands on the floor underneath the blanket. Okay, and my fingers are facing forwards because my shoulders will allow. If your shoulders don't allow, just turn the hands out. Roll those thighs in and picture a belt, tying those thighs tight. And the tailbone lifts, and it lifts that way. Okay, so the tailbone is going to go underneath and up. Okay, the breastbone is going to go that way. Okay, so it's going to come up towards the face. So with an exhale, you can watch and then we can do it a second time, or you can go with me if you know the pose. So the toes are in and long, the thighs are in and long, the hips the lifting forwards. 2 hip bones, think about those lifting as well, along with the tailbone. You'll exhale, roll over the feet, take the head back and lift up. And come down. Now, good job I demonstrated, because if you know that your feet didn't like Parigasan, the gate latch pose, the one we did a minute ago, you've got your foam pad here. And your foam pad can then press down strongly to get the leg work. So one more time. Roll the thighs in, lift the chest. Feel that nice opening there. And then with an exhale, lift up through the hips, take the head back, press into the hands and breathe. Legs strong, arms long. And release. And take my hands back just a little bit more. Let's do it one more time. Okay, because there's a really nice opening on the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. And exhale, come up. Keep the legs working, keep the tailbone going up. Outer creases of the buttocks up. And exhale, come down. Sit tall. Take some breaths. Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog head down. So you're going to turn over. Come onto all fours. Yeah, again, if your shoulders are tight, you can just take those hands a little bit wider, and otherwise hands in line with the shoulders, feet in line with the hips. Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog head down. Stretch back up into the hips. Inhale, look forwards, and exhale, come down. We've got Shalabhasana, so lie on your tummies. It's the Locust Pose, it's a very low back bend. So what you can do is you can stretch forwards as far as you can, lift and lengthen your body forwards, and then stretch those legs back one at a time. Pull the abdominal flesh forwards. Place the backs of the hands on the floor. With an exhale, roll the shoulders back, stretch the legs back, bring the hands up in line with the shoulders, and breathe. Long legs and long arms. Exhale, release. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Exhale, stretch the legs back and stretch the arms back. This opens the chest more. Legs tight, legs long. And then release. To change the interlace, we've got to do it one more time. So change the interlace. Stretch the arms back, lift the legs, breathe. And then release. Rest there. Adho Mukha Virasana. So come up onto your knees, big toes together, let yourself stretch back very gently. Take some breaths. Let the lower back soften. Inhale, come up. Take your blanket, Sit on your blanket, cross legs. Turn to your right. Again, now let the chest lift. Don't be too harsh with the rotation. And feel the breath come up into the chest. Feel how it spreads underneath the heart. Come back to center. Second side. To the left. And come back to center. Change across the legs. Lift and turn. To the right. And really feel the breath. Really feel, become a connoisseur of the breath. And come back to center and the second side. Like when you go to the seaside and you breathe in fresh air, that feeling. When you stand underneath a tree, that same feeling. The funniest thing is when we do the pranayama in Pune, when we breathe, even though it's so polluted, you kind of come out from doing the pranayama and the lungs just feel like they're singing. So you should feel that this area opens. We've got Baddha Konasana. So you're going to take your blanket. I want you to, you don't have to have your blanket, but if you want to, take your blanket. And for your Baddha Konasana, you've got the sticky mat there. Have the blanket coming right in to support the lower back. So it should feel nice, it should feel comfortable. Very comfortable. If it doesn't, then you need to change it. If you need a support for your head, take a foam pad, place it under your head. And just take a few breaths here. And again, become a breath sommelier. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. And because we haven't got the belt on the legs for the Baddha Konasana, when you're ready, just lengthen the legs away. Allow the legs to be long. And take your Shavasana. Knowing that no breath you breathe in will ever be the same again. And if you're happy to stay here and take a nice long relaxation. And be grateful for the movement that you've got. And be grateful for the time of release and relaxation right now. Release deeply. When you're ready to get up, rest your hands on your abdomen. Roll your thighs in one at a time and roll to your side and rest there. And then sit yourselves up and get on with the rest of your day, whenever you're ready. Thank you.